Hello. So what do I do when I'm out and about and I need some healthy eating options to be handy and be really super convenient, especially if I'm going to be away for a few days as well. So what are my top tips on that? And I've certainly had that over this last year, traveling a lot in Indonesia, in between several islands, but also more recently being back here in beautiful New Zealand and having the opportunity to do a couple of New Zealand's great hikes, great walks down in the South Island. Absolutely awesome. And so I needed to have a few options up my sleeve. And so a couple of things. The first thing is to ideally go for some energy bars. So having those handy is just super convenient and easy. And with that, if you happen to have an hour up your sleeve and you're wanting to make a few pre-batch a bunch of goodies, which is always good to know because then you know what's gone in it when you've made it yourself. Got a few ideas in my ebook, Delicious Eating Naturally. Check down there below for the link. But that way you know what's gone in it. Ideally, go for options that are low GI if you need to actually pop to the shop and get some. And ones that have not had flavourings, colourings added to them. You want as close to the real thing as you can get. And that's where things like something super simple, nature's good, is go for some, say for example, some carrots topped and tailed, some small apples, give them a rinse. They're great, thrown in the bag. And then another one is nuts and seeds. And if you can pre-soak those the night before and make sure that they're dehydrated, that is ideal. You'd use the baked version as a last resort. And the reason that you'd soak them beforehand, the raw nuts, is because it takes away those enzyme inhibitors that can really stop us from digesting and really getting all of the goodies that are in those fabulous little cases of goodies. And the other thing too is the dehydrating then reduces the oxidation and keeps them fresher for longer, which is obviously what you want. And so pop those in it's quite good to have a little chili bag, and those are super easy to get. They go for one that folds down, folds away, and pop a little carton of coconut water in the freezer overnight and pop that straight in your bag, and then all your other goodies in it, and that'll be ready to drink a couple of hours down the track once it's unfrozen. And then my second top tip is to call ahead to where you're going. If you're going to be eating out somewhere and you're going to be away and it's somewhere unfamiliar, oftentimes many places are really keen to be flexible around different needs. And the other thing too is Google. Check out what the resources are before you arrive there, because sometimes if you're going overseas or something, you haven't always got the internet access like you have at home. So have some fun with those. I certainly do.